Hey guys! Today's video is about the top 5 best 2-in-1 laptops of 2022. We've compiled a list of possibilities after conducting in-depth research and testing that will satisfy the requirements of various customer types. Therefore, whether it's pricing, performance, or specific usage, we have you covered. Please subscribe, leave a comment, and like the video. Now, let's get started. As a starting point, we will serve the Acer Chromebook Spin 713, also referred to as the best Chromebook 2-in-1 laptop on the market in 2022. The robust CPU in this variant makes it perfect for running more demanding Linux or Android applications. It has an 8GB RAM, 256GB SSD, quad-core Intel Core i5 G7 CPU, integrated Intel Iris Xe graphics, and a 13.5-inch cyan crystal LCD screen. The sleek gray body, chrome hinge, and dark gray cover of the Acer Chromebook Spin give it a professional appearance. The Acer and Chromebook brands are uncomplicated and fingerprint resistant. When the laptop is in laptop mode, the bottom of the device has speaker grills and ventilation ducts. The corner of the keyboard is raised to a comfortable position by the lower border of the screen and the rubber feet on the bottom. With the Chromebook Spin 713's 360-degree rotation, you can alternate between tablet and laptop modes. The gadget is highly resilient and can withstand a 4-foot plunge. For further durability, the touchscreen is composed of Corning Gorilla Glass. There are many different ports on Spin 713. 2 Thunderbolt 4 connections, a full-size HDMI port, and a headphone jack are all located on the right. The power button, a micro SD card slot, a USB 3.2 Gen 1 port type, and a volume control button are all located on the left. The screen on a Spin 713 is one of its benefits. The 13.5-inch panel has a width-to-height ratio of 3:2 with a resolution of 2256 by 1504 pixels. With a somewhat bigger screen, watching videos on Netflix, YouTube, and other sites is fairly pleasurable. When used in portable mode, the speakers at the bottom of the keyboard provide a flat sound. The speakers sound significantly better, louder, and give more depth whether used in tablet form or tent mode. With 10 hours and 35 minutes on past multiple tests when online browsing over Wi-Fi and 150 nits of screen brightness, the Acer Chromebook Spin 713 offers an above-average battery life. All in all, the Chromebook Spin 713 is a great choice. Its top-notch performance makes it the perfect choice for business users, students, and tech aficionados. Next, take a look at the HP Envy X360 13, which earned the title of the best budget 2-in-1 laptop in 2022 with justifiable justification. One of the best laptops in the US, it has a touchscreen and 360-degree hinges. The anti-hacking camera, mute button for the microphone, card reader, and infrared heat sensor are just a few of the features that come with it. Accompanied by an 11th generation Intel Evo Core i7 1195 G7 processor, 8GB of RAM, and a quick SSD hard disk. With a 360-degree hinge, a 13.3-inch touchscreen with Corning and Gorilla Glass, and great image quality provided by an IPS panel with 300 net brightness, the renowned tech titan is back on track and presenting limitless possibilities. We're taking a look at a practical tool for artists and designers who require accurate color calibration. A backlight and a unique key that acts as a fingerprint sensor are both features of the keyboard. The gadget contains 2 extra USB Type-A ports in addition to a micro SD media card reader, a USB Type-C connector that supplies power in case we want to connect a display 1.4 port or charge an external device. Users may work on a variety of sophisticated jobs like as office automation, video editing designs, productivity programming, multimedia, or gaming thanks to the strong CPU, a result of the strong integrated visuals. Last but not least, the 512GB SSD hard drive runs at lightning-fast speeds and comes pre-installed with a well-known Windows 10 home operating system. The battery's autonomy of up to 11 hours is another benefit that needs to be mentioned. The HP Envy X360 is a slim laptop that measures 12.07 by 7.66 by 2.87 inches and weighs only 5 pounds. Overall, we're looking at a pretty full solution, and for this price, there are no better values available. In the topic of our next discussion is the Microsoft Surface Pro 8, also referred to as the best detachable laptop on the market in 2022. The 11th generation Intel Evo Core processor, which has quad-core CPUs, 8 threads, and up to 32GB of RAM, is hidden under the brand new 13-inch Pixel Sense screen with a refresh rate of 120Hz. Regarding the design, the Surface Pro 8 keyboard is magnetically attached to the tablet, but even more intriguing than that is the magnesium casing with a decreased frame enclosing the screen, the most secure system for this kind of use. If we discuss the contrasts between this Surface Pro 8 and its predecessor, there are a number of features that set it apart. The biggest anticipation is probably that Microsoft would eventually abandon its own port and adopt Thunderbolt 4 with 2 ports. The Surface Pro 8 now has a place for the Surface Slim Pen on the top of the keyboard close to the display. The device now has a haptic feedback, which is a very intriguing novelty. The latest model has enhanced cameras and speakers as well. In terms of cameras, we can see improvements on the front with a 5-megapixel camera that offers 1080p recording, and the rear with a 10-megapixel camera that is autofocus and can record in 1080p and 4K. We're looking at a stereo Dolby Atmos devices. The battery in the Surface Pro Lite is also an improvement because it lasts up to 16 hours as opposed to the previous model's 10.5 hours. Because its edges are more rounded, this 2-in-1 tablet feels excellent in your hands. The series looks more contemporary on a 120Hz screen, which also offers a great viewing experience thanks to its reduced edges. The HP Specter X360 14 won the Silver Award and the distinction of being the best runner-up 2-in-1 laptop to hit the market in 2022. The device launches the most recent Intel Tiger Lick CPUs and Iris Xe graphics, while maintaining a high level of design quality. This model has an aluminum construction and a matte finish that flawlessly resists dust and fingerprints, giving it a unique sense of exclusivity not found on many models. In addition to the color's matte finish, the gold trim around the borders as well as the logo and hinges is the HP Specter's X360's most noticeable and distinctive characteristic. The majority of the HP Specter X360's connectivity is located on one side to the right. There are 3 USB-C ports, a micro SD card slot, and a headphone jack. Both are Thunderbolt 4 and continue to support charging gadgets. The HP Specter X360 is extremely portable and has a 13.5-inch diagonal screen with a significant frame reduction. Full HD resolution is delivered by the display. The anti-reflective surface on the screen considerably reduces reflection without degrading the viewing experience. In reality, the 400 nits of brightness work extremely well with this panel treatment. It has Corning Gorilla Glass NBT protection, a 100 sRGB display, and of course, touch. The device excellently accomplishes its general purpose and provides exceptional viewing angles. Excellent news on the battery. Although this Ultrabook is not very lightweight, the 66-volt-hour battery is worth the extra weight. It provides an average of 7.5 to 9 hours of real use in the test, including office work, web browsing, social networking, and multimedia. All of them have a consistent Wi-Fi connection and a brightness level of roughly 50%. One of the most well-known design level models we can currently find on the market is the HP Specter X360 14. Due to its size and weight, it is also a convertible with a huge screen diagonal. Powerful interior and top-notch features round out the package. We can only give this excellent product our recommendation. And right now, we're introducing the Dell XPS 13, the undisputed best overall 2-in-1 laptop on the market in 2022. Given its longevity, the Dell XPS 13 2-in-1 is now regarded as a classic series. The system is equipped with an Intel Xe graphics chipset. You can now play games that were previously inaccessible. For games with integrated graphics like The Witcher 3, the screen's edges are incredibly thin on both sides and is a 16:10 aspect ratio rather than the more common 16:9 ratio. In addition to 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage, the tablet has a 13.4-inch IPS LCD touchscreen with 2 resolution options. The more expensive models have a UHD Plus screen that measures 3840 by 2400 pixels, while the less expensive models have a Full HD Plus 1200 panels. The computer is quite bright, about 50% brighter than a typical laptop at this price point. This is fantastic news if you want to work outside because despite having a glossy screen, the Dell XPS 13 2-in-1 is considerably less affected by reflections than most because Dell utilizes an excellent anti-glare coating. When working with photos and videos on a 60Hz screen, the color is excellent. The smartphone has a clever fingerprint scanner integrated into the power button above the back and a dual-layer solid key backlight. Much of the Dell XPS 13 2-in-1 pleasant smoothness is due to its exceptionally fast SSD memory, which reduces the amount of time it takes for applications to load. The Dell's touchpad's buttons are darker and have decent resistance, and the surface has excellent textured glass. Additionally, we are happy with how quiet the laptop is even while under strain. The XPS 13 2-in-1 has two fans with a steam chamber in between them, a medium-sized power source, the 51-volt tower battery in the Dell XPS 13 2-in-1 strikes a balance between the size and longevity of the laptop. The battery life of the XPS 13 2-in-1 laptop is 12 hours and 15 minutes when streaming 1080p YouTube videos. That's all for now, thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you in an upcoming video. I will see you guys later, till next time.